The one thing I love to do more than anything in the world is to make a man feel less than. You gotta crush that ego. So, whenever I'm around him, I sniff the air, especially if I'm in his room or like I'm in his car, and I say, what is that smell? And I just look so disgusted. And he's like, I don't know. Like, I didn't fart, nothing. And you just say, never mind. Every time, he'll never feel like he smells good. Secondly, you change his name in your phone as Little Man. It doesn't matter if he's 6'6", 6'7". His name is Little Man. With like the standing emoji too, like, you know. And I also love to go and like grab niggas' titties and their ass. Not just their ass, their titties and their ass. That way they feel like the baddest bitch in the room at all times. And lastly, this is the kicker. You compliment, after y'all do whatever y'all do, you compliment, the experience and say, I'm just so happy it's not big. Because sometimes when it's big, it hurts. And I like getting fingered more anyways, It feels more pleasurable, more personal when it's smaller.
Now, pardon me, guys. Now, to deal with these kind of women, you really have to be secure with yourself. Like, you have to really be secure, like, really confident. These are classic shit tests, though. Like, obvious, like, try hard shit tests. When girls come in when the girls say things like that, like, oh, what's that smell? Like, I love shit tests. Like, I look forward to them. Every time, like, I literally go through the show all the time. Girls are, oh, what's that smell? Or something. I always say your upper lip by, like, force of habit. Oh, even with friends, like, it's your upper lip. I be like, oh, close your legs. That's probably what you smelling, right? Especially if I see she's trying to challenge me, it's like, oh, yes. Something different from the norm. Like, you really have to challenge yourself. Now, that last thing she said about like, when she was like, oh, it's not so big or something like that. Well, that's never really a thing. Because especially, like, she tried to say something like that. So that means during sex, she can't be like, oh, I feel it in my stomach. Oh, my God. Because girls always, it's so deep. It's so deep. Like, bitch, it's so deep. So when girls try to complain after sex, you be like, oh, so why you was talking about it so deep? Why your hand was right there the whole time? Huh? So it's hard for girls to really, I didn't never really go through that. But there was one time a girl said something like that, and I didn't really give it no thought about the sex. And I said, oh, that's crazy, because the girl yesterday didn't say that. And she was so stumped. Like, that shit really don't work on me, because who I am as a person is just like, ugh, this is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am better